Hello, viewers. It's Cynthia Michael from Screen Review, video my 432 podcast. This is my 432 podcast. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain some adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain some adult language. So anyway, if you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, let's get into the topic of this podcast. Dan White Sailor B manga deserves a fucking sorry, I don't know. Sorry, I'm a little. I just had I had this little dry mouth moment right now. Anyway, alright, so the damn right, Sailor B manga deserves a animated series. Now, no, that's the topic of this podcast. So anyway, as you guys know, I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. I've always been a big Sailor Moon fan since the day I saw the anime, and also Sailor Moon is my first anime/manga series. So basically, I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. Now, a lot of people don't know that it is Sailor Venus is the one who gave birth to this Sailor Moon series. A lot of people don't know this. So basically, it turns out now if you guys watch Sailor Moon, everybody knows who Mikako, aka Sailor Venus, is. So Sailor Venus, before she joined the Scouts, there was throughout the anime and the manga of the original, or you guys probably, if you guys watch the original, or you guys are watching the new, you guys are watching the original, or reading the original, or reading the new Sailor Moon. That turns out that before Sailor Venus joined the Scouts, she was posing as a superhero named Sailor B, along with the help of Artemis. Now, when Sailor Venus joined the Scouts, she never talked about her days as Sailor B. So Sailor B, Artemis was with Sailor Venus when she was doing her whole Sailor B, mostly doing her Sailor B, doing her Sailor Venus thing, mostly doing his Sailor B. Mostly doing his, when Venus was doing her superhero thing. So basically, Sailor Venus never talked about her time as Sailor B, and artists didn't talk about Sailor Venus, talk about Sailor Venus, time as being the superhero, as Sailor B. So basically, it was never expanded on in the Sailor Moon anime. Now, the name of the actual anime that gave birth to Sailor Moon, for the Sailor Moon manga and the whole Sailor Moon series, is actually codenamed Sailor B. Now, codenamed Sailor B was published in August 3rd, 1991, and in July 3rd, 1997. Now, there are 15 volumes of it. Now, when I say 15 volumes, I'm about to say how many chapters is that? 15 volumes there are 15. So basically, there are 15 volumes of there are 15 volumes of Sailor B, published. So basically, that's 16 chapters. all 15 all 15 volumes is just 15 chapters. So basically, the creator of Sailor Moon had got a deal to do Sailor V, but it was just a one-shot manga. So basically, when manga artists, when a published company, gives a manga artist the opportunity to do a manga, they give her a certain amount of chapters to do the manga, and after they reach their cola, so basically when a publisher in Japan decides to do a manga, starts to do a artist's manga, they give them a certain they give them a certain. They give that mega artist a certain how many chapters that they can do with that manga. If the manga does very well, they can choose to keep. They can choose to let the artist keep on doing it, or let them do something else. So basically, if the manga does not do well, it doesn't go anywhere. So basically, lucky for the creator of both both Codename Sailor V and Sailor Moon, let's thank God that the publishers let her spin off Sailor V for Sailor Moon. So anyway, those of you who are not familiar with the Sailor V, of the Codename Sailor V manga series, it goes like this: we see Minako, aka Sailor Venus, was just an average kid until she met Honest. So turns out the Megaverse has set up a special agency somewhere I believe it's somewhere else in Tokyo. I believe it's in France. So anyway, somewhere in France, I believe, or somewhere in a different part of Tokyo. But anyway, the Megaverse of this agency called the Megaverse Agency, where we see different bad guys from the agency besides Queen Belle. So basically their job is to gather energy and shit like that. So basically artists found Midako, aka Shadow Venus, and activate her her scout powers, sort of. So anyway, but instead of calling herself Sailor Venus, she started to call herself superhero to Sailor V. So basically, with the help of Artemis, Midako task is to take down the Megaverse agency and get information on what is the plans of the bad guys. So basically, the whole point of the Sailor V manga is we see Midako work her way up to becoming Sailor Venus. So basically, she decides to become a superhero named Sailor V, and with the help of Artemis, they take down they're going to take down the agency, the evil Megaverse agency together as a team. So basically, that's what the Codename Sailor V manga series is about. It's about Sailor Venus and Artemis adventures, taking down the Megaverse's evil agency. That's what the whole Sailor V manga series is all about. Now, I was kept it 100 with you guys. Recently, I only read the whole Sailor V manga series last week. Now, I always wanted to read the Sailor V manga series. I always knew what the part of the Sailor V manga series, but I had not read the manga series until last week. Thank God for a free market. So anyway, I always meant to read, like I said, I only read the whole Sailor V manga series last week, cause I always say, The reason why I waited so long because I always how you say, oh, I'm gonna do this, but something or someone bit keeps you to doing something that you promised. So basically, I have to thank my friend for taking me to a flea market in the village where I got the whole state of I got the whole Codename to the B manga series for $50. So thank you for you never know what you can find in the flea market. After reading the whole state of B, it was in good condition. Anyway, after reading the whole Codename to the B manga series, I gotta say that Shade of B that Shade of B deserves and Shade of B has Shade of B does sorry, I'm kind of rambling. Anyway, Sailor B does deserve a animated series because it wasn't for the Codename Sailor B series, we would not have the Sailor Moon manga or the Sailor Moon animated series and the new Sailor Moon Crystal manga and animated series. So basically, I believe after reading the whole Codename Sailor B manga series, I believe that Sailor B deserves a animated series, even though that Sailor B only has the manga is made up of 15 chapters, but they didn't release the Sailor B, the Codename Sailor B series, and added a 16 chapters to it, but blah blah blah. So anyway, I believe after reading the series, it's very good. It's a good ass series. So basically, it explains a lot. It explains a lot what Venus what was Venus doing before she joined the Scouts. What was honored. So basically, it explains a lot. It gives us more backstory to say the Venus and more backstory for audience as well. So basically, I believe that say the Venus goddamn right deserves a fucking animated series. So basically, Codename Sailor B deserves a animated series. But a lot of anime fans think it's only 15 chapters. So basically, it's like what's the point of doing what's the point of doing a Sailor B anime series? It's going to be only 15 chapters. It's going to be only 15 episodes long. So basically, so what? I seen a couple of anime series that only had at least like 18 or 10 chapters to it, and they got their own fucking anime series. So basically, I really think that that Codename Sailor B deserves to be turned into an animated. Because honestly, I think it's the right thing to do. Now, as for this, also, I'm kind of surprised that the creator of Sailor Moon and Codename Sailor B did not push to do a. It's been like 28 years since the Codename Sailor B manga came out. Yes, it's been 28 years since the Codename Sailor B manga came out, and so far, the creator of the Codename Sailor B and also the creator of Sailor Moon she has not pushed for a anime series for the Codename Sailor B manga series as of yet. So basically, 28 years, and the manga that gave us Sailor Moon does not have an anime series. I think this is, I think that's unfair. So basically, Codename Center B gave us Sailor Moon. So basically, should the manga that gave us one of the best selling, gave us Sailor Moon one of the best selling mangas of all time deserved its own. It's a goddamn right that the manga that gave birth to Sailor Moon do deserve to get its own anime series. So basically, I hope that the Toei anime company does do something about this. So basically, but it's not up to me. It's up to it's up to the creator of Codename Shadow B and also the creator of Sailor Moon to if she wants to do the fucking anime series. So anyway, but like I said, it's in the power of the people. So basically, what I'm trying to say is we need to really protest that the Codename Shadow B series, it finally gets adapted into an anime series. So basically, we need to request the creator of the Codename Shadow B and / Sailor Moon to do and finally turn the Codename Shadow B manga series into a fucking anime series. That's what we must do. We need to campaign, we need to protest, something. So basically, after reading the whole Codename Shadow B, Codename Shadow B manga series, I gotta say, this even though it's 15 chapters long, it'll be honestly, it will be worth it. It will be worth it for it to be an anime series. So goddamn right, that goddamn right. The Sailor B manga series deserves its own anime. So basically, this is what I think. So it's only fair for the anime that gave us Sailor Moon, to be turned into a fucking anime series as well. So anyway, it's been 28 years, and there's still no anime for the Codename Shadow B manga series. So basically, I think it's about goddamn time, for the creator of Sailor Moon / Codename Shadow B to Toei, to help turn the whole Codename Shadow B series into a animated series. So basically, that's what I'm hoping for. So anyway, what do you guys think? What do you say? Sailor B / Sailor B / Sailor Business fans think about this? Is Codename Shadow B worth turning into an anime series, or not? Please let me know in the comments below this podcast. So anyway, this is Michael signing off. 1,